Back to the debate. What does the C-suite think of the candidates' performance last night? Joining me now, Ron Kruszewski. He's Stifel Financial Chairman and CEO. Ron, I want to begin quickly with some sound bites from what happened last night, where the big question that Neil Cavuto asked was, would you bail out the banks again, the likes of what we did in 2009? Here's the sound from some of the candidates.
All right.
Would you bail out the big banks again? Nobody gave you an answer to that. I'll give you an answer. Absolutely not.
Are you saying, sir, that if the Bank of America were on the brink, you would let it fail?
Yes.
People who put their life savings in there, you got to deal with it. You can't turn a blind eye to it.
Listen, nobody kind of got the facts right on this. I mean, Ted Cruz was giving his gut feeling, and that's fine. But you're shaking your head, Ron. What's going on here?
Well, look, I think it plays well in debates. I think it's a populist thing. But the fact of the matter is that the banks are so much stronger, so much more well capitalized. I don't believe that that's really an issue today. I think that there has been, again, so much. The amount of capital and everything, the banks are much, much stronger. It plays well in debates, but it's not really an issue right now, in my opinion.
Well, part of the reason that the banks perhaps have more capital and are taking fewer risks is because of the regulations, Dodd-Frank in particular, that were put into place. Some would argue a lot of these candidates were saying, get rid of it, get rid of it. Can you do that? Can you roll that back? Would you?
Well, look, I think without answering it that way, I'll do it a different way, and that is that the question is can you make the banks too safe? If you make them too safe, that will inhibit economic growth. I mean, you have to have some risk in the system. So we have to be careful that regulation doesn't go too far, and I think we are at a risk for that. But again, this concept of bailing out it plays well in debates.
Well, Ron, one of the things that didn't come up is rate hikes. I know that Janet Yellen came up, but rate hikes. Do you, as a financial largesse individual, do you think we'll see a rate hike, and how does that fit in?
Yeah, look, I got to tell you, Liz, back when it didn't come up, I said it shouldn't for the reasons that have now all reversed. Let me tell you what they are real quick. We've had a full stock market recovery. We have a budget deal. Has $30 billion more of stimulus. We have a new Speaker of the House. That takes away uncertainty. The unemployment report last Friday, the employment report, better stated. The international situation is much better. The GDP numbers, while apparently weak, had very strong numbers. I think you're going to see a rate increase in December, and it'll be good to finally get that off of the discussion. Then we can talk about when the next rate increase is going to be.
We have to talk about the closing bell because it's happening right now. Ron, thank you. Ron Kruszewski, Stifel Financial Chairman and CEO. Thank you so much.